if you come on a tourist visa, but then you apply for asylum, is there a problem there? Does it look sort of inconsistent or like you misrepresented something? Because, when you applied for the tourist visa, you said, hey, I'm going for tourism, to go shopping, to go visit family, go vacation, whatever. But then you ended up applying for asylum. And these two things are inconsistent. So is that a problem? Will that keep you from winning asylum? Actually, thankfully, this is forgiven in the asylum context. It's forgiven. It's just sort of assumed. Asylum officers are taught that it's okay if someone lies about their intentions as a means to be able to flee persecution or feared persecution. So even if you lied at your asylum interview, or at the airport, if you get asked by Customs and Border Protection, hey, what are you going to do here? And you're like, oh, I'm going to visit friends for a week. And then you apply for asylum, it's forgiven under the way officers are taught, because it's just understood that sometimes that's necessary to flee persecution. So it's not held against you. However, this is key. There's a trick question that officers love to ask, usually near the end of the interview, where they say, have you ever lied or misrepresented anything to a U.S. immigration officer? And usually asylum officers are thinking about their asylum case and what they've said in their asylum case, and they go, no, I'm telling the truth. I swear, I promise. And the officer says, well, that's funny because I see your visa application. I see the notes the visa officer took from your visa interview. And you said you were coming for 2 weeks, to see your aunt in North Carolina. But then, you were here for 3 weeks and you applied for asylum. And so obviously you were lying. But, I asked you just now if you'd ever lied and you said no. So today you lied to me about never having lied. And that lie at the asylum office about never having lied is held against you. That is a negative factor. It's a strike against you. That can hurt you. Okay. So watch out for that trick question. Just think ahead of time of, what your thinking really was at the moment that you applied for your visa, at the moment you had your visa interview, at the moment you maybe were asked by Customs and Border Protection what the purpose of your trip was. Just proactively try to think back and remember what your mindset was and tell the truth about it. Okay. Honesty is always the best policy.